Hello guys. Hello guys. Welcome back to the Gfinity Arena, where we're here for the Gfinity FIFA Spring Masters 2 finals. We've got 16 players, and we're through to now the sort of second stage of games in both Group A and B. And next up is the losers kind of playoff. So both players have already played a game. If you lose this, you're out. If you win it, you have to play another game and win that game to go through, basically. So first, we've got... Who we got first?
In 1B, we've got Ferperry against the almighty Ox, and on the other, we have got Brian against Espash. So, as you said, every single player that's playing right now have already lost a game. So, these games are ridiculously important because if whoever loses now, they're out of the tournament. There's no way through for them.
Yeah, no, there's going to be big pressure on these guys. Normally they sort of play, they're used at least to playing 3 games. But I quite like this new format that you can't draw a game, you have to go for it. It forces players to go for that win a bit more. And they can't sit back, basically.
Yeah, I mean, experience is going to be key now. We've got Brian and Ferperry. Both of them are experienced. Ferperry obviously came second in the last Spring Masters, and Brian, he's got a second under his belt. He got to the semi-final last time, whereas the almighty Ox, it's only his second LAN, and Espash, I think it's his first. So if he's going to base anything off experience, you'd have to favour Ferperry and Brian for both these games. But with FIFA, just like real football, nothing can ever be predicted that easily.
Yeah, no, I agree totally. I think Ferperry and Brian, I'd predict as going through as winners. But it will definitely be exciting to see if Espash and the almighty Ox, 2 upcoming FIFA players in the UK, can make a stand at this tournament. Yeah,
it's going to come down to a lot of things. Obviously, because no one can afford to lose this game. As I predicted, well, as I was about to predict, sorry, they're going to be going all out with the team selections. So we've got Real Madrid and Brazil, Real Madrid in the other game. So, I was expecting that, to be honest. But then again, if Ferperry ends up going through, he's used Brazil and Real Madrid, and they're 2 very strong teams. And it's Ferperry and the almighty Ox who we're going to be seeing first on the stream.
Yep, so... Madrid versus Madrid, which we're very used to online, and yeah, for sure, you definitely have to bring the big teams out now.
Yeah, as we keep saying, no one can afford to lose now, so this is where the pressure really sets in.
And getting started off in both games.
I mean, Ferperry, he's not really played as like we're accustomed to seeing. He's usually very good in attack, fast-paced, long through balls. But to be honest, in the first game against Bruce, we didn't really see that. It was a pretty controlled game from Bruce. He kind of had it easily. From what I'm seeing here, if I had to guess, I would say Ferperry's definitely in white, because we know he likes that 4-2-2 formation with the 2 strikers. He likes to set their instructions to get in behind. But then again, actually, it looks like both of them may have 2 strikers, but that's just Ramos doing what he does best, push anybody and everybody off the ball in those important areas of the pitch.
Yeah, no, that was a big chance for the Black Madrid there. They had he nearly got the chance to do the cutback there, which would have been a guaranteed goal. Nearly through with Ronaldo.
I can see this game being decided by that one through ball that Ronaldo gets, and that could just be game. I mean, If there is a goal in this, that's how I'm predicting it's going to come from just a hopeful through ball. I mean, I think it is hard to predict who's who here, because they've both got, although they've both got unique styles of play, not really seeing it right now.
Yeah. How does almighty Ox normally play? Have you played him much online?
I think I've played him once, and again, he's kind of like Ferperry actually, fast attacking football, nice passing. So I'd say he's kind of a mix between Brian and Ferperry, but he was kind of unlucky in that first game, playing Spencer, obviously defending champion, took the lead. He was playing really strong. I know the teams do make a difference. Obviously, he was using Chelsea, who are very strong, and Spencer was using Dortmund, who possibly one of the weakest selections, but even so, if he was to have won that game, that would have really set him up for a good tournament.
Yeah. Actually, with that Chelsea lineup, had you seen something like that before, with Ramirez and Felipe Luis used as centre backs?
Okay, so
Great chance, but it looks like Ferperry scored that goal.
yeah, with the little Vamos that he's saying. Yeah, so so Ferperry's in the black and Almighty Ox in the white. I think they're both lined up pretty similar. But yeah, big goal for Ferperry. Almighty Ox is really up against it now. So just, you know, he's naive. Yeah, obviously the real benefit of having like 2 games is, you know, anything can happen over 1 game of FIFA. But if you have that second one, it just gives you that little bit more of a chance, and this is a good chance. Patient play.
I thought it was good, yeah.
Yeah, I think he might have just one move too many, maybe.
Yeah, but the Almighty Ox just has to be a bit cautious here, because obviously Ferperry would have been the favourite going into this game. Both players will know that. If Ferperry can get a second goal quickly, the game could just be over. Yeah,
if he gets a goal now, then he could just end up running away with it, because obviously Ox has to go for it. And that would definitely play to Ferperry's strengths because of how good he is in attack. He could literally just sit back, ping some free balls to Ronaldo and Bale, and, you know, it could be a cricket score. But obviously Almighty Ox, he's not that bad. So you know, I'm hoping for a good game. I don't want it to like end like that, but, you know, he's had some good chances. So let's just wait and see. And we keep seeing that first time fake shot from the players, which is definitely something that I think pretty much every single pro player will do, purely because a quick way of turning, and it's kind of like an instant control. Like, you know, they're not going to take any bad touches. But that was the chip, which I did call it the Sean Allen chip in the last Gfinity Masters, but after the one that Ferperry scored against TAS, I think I might have to rename that the Ferperry chip. But
he just executed it really poorly there.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's all it takes, is that, you know, he got the space to execute that chip shot and could have been 2-0 up there.
Yeah.
But also that I've noticed the Almighty Ox, when he's counter-attacked, has had a lot of men over and had the chance to execute them through balls, but just has been a little bit patient and then lost the ball.
Yeah, these areas are so dangerous with Ronaldo, because not only if he gets a shot away, he's going to be testing your keeper. He's hard to tackle because he's a strong player. A lot of the times you'll just tackle him and he'll just completely run through you.
Yeah.
And oh God, if that goes in, that would have been a nasty way to concede. But yeah, as I was saying with Ronaldo, a lot of the times he'll just run through your defenders, even if you try and tackle him, just because he's so fast and strong. He just carries the momentum through. That's why he's such a danger on the edge of the box.
Yeah, like in situations like that, Ronaldo would have come out the winner.
Yeah. He's not letting that early goal get to him in Almighty Ox. He's still he's playing nice football, but the only thing that I can see as a negative for him is he's used Chelsea in the first game, he's used Real Madrid now, so if he does get through, he's really going to be up against it, because he's going to have his weaker teams against perhaps stronger opponents later on in the tournament. So that is really why these team selections are so important, and why it's a good addition to the tournament. I really do like it.
Yeah, no, I really like it as well, actually. And there's a big advantage for winning 2 games. We haven't been in this situation before, but obviously if you win 2 games, you don't have to play a 3rd game. So you actually get an extra selection, if you will.
Yeah. He's worked. He kind of reminds me of Brian. Like, he's so patient in and around the box. Like, he doesn't look like he forces anything. He'll wait for the right opportunity, and so his decision making is pretty spot on a lot of the time. So.
Yeah, I thought we could have gone wide there a moment ago.
Oh, it's got to be a goal now, is it? Right, to be honest, I can't see this game ending with Ox not scoring.
No.
This is a game that I'd see as high scoring, to be honest. But then again, it's those games which usually end like 1-0 or something like that. So
yeah, both players definitely like attacking, and both players have had a lot of their possession in and around the sort of penalty area already.
Yeah, I mean. Ferperry he likes the through ball, like, you know, we can see that, whereas Almighty Ox, he likes to pass it in and around the box and wait for that precise ball, like the perfect pass. It really is like Brian, and he's just changing up his custom tactics there, just adding the aggression to his players higher, so they'll press a lot more, taking his pressure up as well, so his players don't sit deep. Ferperry with his 4-2-2-2, which, you know, he stuck to. He played it in the first game with Brazil to start with. He lost, but obviously it's a formation he feels will work for him most of the time. So it's interesting to see that he's sticking with it. And it's half time in the other game as well, which is 0-0. So not much to talk about there, really.
Is that a surprising change for you that Ferperry, considering he is 1-0 up? What?
Oh,
Nearly an own goal there by Marcelo.
Yeah, those whipped crosses are horrible. They're horrible in real life, and they're just as bad on the game because things like that can happen.
Big chance here on the edge of the box.
Good tackle. Well, I'm not really surprised that Ferperry stuck to his guns because he got to the final last time. He's got a good run on here.
Yeah, massive chance here.
Oh, is he going to chip him? Oh.
Benzema took a bad touch there. I thought he was just going to release that first time into the far corner, but
if that was a really good first touch, he would have. I think he would have tried the chip, but it's tight. Both players are getting those. Well, I don't really going to say chances, half chances more than anything, but that's what games like this are usually decided on.
Yeah, no, I said earlier that if Ferperry got another goal, maybe it would be all over pretty quickly, but I don't think that would be the case even if Ferperry does get another goal. I think Diolmayox is attacking well, and what a chance again.
Yeah. See, he's just so good at those first-time passes in and around the box. He never forces or rushes anything. He's so composed, which is it's good to see. Especially in a game like this, he's 1-0 down, and if he loses, he's out. And he's still sticking to his game plan. He's patient player. I mean, I want to say it's working for him, but he lost his first game and he's losing this one, so really you could say it's not. But he's getting chances, so this is where it gets confusing for players because do you stick or do you twist? I mean, we saw in the first game, Chris against Brian in silver goal. Chris, he wasn't playing to the best of his ability. He was, to be honest, Brian was pressing him quite hard, so Chris changed his formation, changed his custom tactics. And from that, he kind of dominated the rest of that half and ended up winning. So, changing it is good sometimes, but it just depends how quick you can adapt to the style of play that you want to go to.
I must admit I don't like changing formations that much. I think you should kind of stick to what you know. Although it is part of the game though, where you really have to know 2 or 3 formations just in case you have to change it up.
Yeah, that's one of the big things on this FIFA. A lot of players who were good on the previous FIFAs have perhaps struggled on this, and I think one of the reasons for that is they don't want to adapt to the way you have to play on this game. They're trying to play it like past FIFAs, which obviously isn't working. Oh, it was a nice little skill combat, and he's got a free kick in a really dangerous position here, which was really soft as well. I don't think it should have been, but I think that's going to go in. Oh no, well over.
Yeah, that's a big waste from, especially with Ronaldo. You're expecting a lot better there.
Yeah, I don't think he's very happy with that either.
No.
I thought I was going to be flying in straight in that top corner, but yeah, as I was saying, agreeing with your point, having some backup formations in the lockout, it's a really good thing to have. I mean, especially in circumstances like this. That's a really nice goal. He's going to come back inside at some point.
It was nice that he didn't go back inside, but then he did try. It didn't kind of make sense.
He just delayed it. You could kind of see what he was doing. You expected him to do it first time, which just waiting for your opponent just to stop because you know they're going to read it. And if they do stop and you delay it and just run forward a bit more, then do it, you're obviously going to get a free body feint in and you're going to have a shot on goal. But he's in with Ronaldo. Is he going to chip? No, near post, I think maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great period of play actually for Almighty Ox there, because 3 periods of really good defending where he stood his defender up on the edge of the box, then blocked out a through ball. 1 counter-attack and he's back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's how this is going to be decided. That's all just going to be that free ball to Ronaldo and whoever takes some chances when they come.
Risky pass there by Ferperry.
I mean, the Ox's defending has been pretty good. See, you never know with those crosses with Ronaldo, because sometimes he'll do nothing, but sometimes he'll just run and jump about 10 foot in the air and just smash it into the net. He's aggressive defending.
Again, Almighty Ox just slowing it down, not going for that long through ball.
Yeah, I think he needs to be honest, because the game was getting a bit too fast-paced. He was just going from end to end, really, one attack after the other. But now he's got it back to 1-1. Doesn't necessarily have to be like that, so he's got to be careful of moments like that. Ronaldo was in then as well down there.
Quite an open game, despite the score still being 1-1.
It is.
It could easily be like 2-2, 3-3.
Oh, I've seen them go in as well on this. But what's interesting is, he's read that really well.
Yeah,
you could see that.
Defending by Ferperry there.
Coming. But yeah, To be honest, whenever Ox attacks, he seems to leave gaps in the fullback positions, and to be honest, if Ferperry was looking at the radar, he'd be able to see those gaps appearing.
But I think sort of both players, I've noticed a few times where the almighty Ox has had the possibility to do a through ball wide.
Yeah, I mean, look, Marcelo's well later position there for Ferperry, and the same happens like in reverse. I mean, look where his Carvajal's going. He's going for the overlap. I mean, that's something that we see. Like, obviously, on this FIFA, we've got the player instructions, which lets players. So now it's 3 against 2, bailing Ronaldo as well, of all people. But yeah, the player instructions, it lets players. Penalty.
Oh, red card possibly as well.
I don't know if that's in or out the box. It's out. Not
yeah, I think that's a free kick. I can't believe he's kept 10 men there.
Oh, is that the bar or save?
I think that was the bar. But yeah, no, I can't believe how the almighty Ox hasn't had a player sent off, and it was worth it, to be honest. Your last minute of the game, that the man down wouldn't have cost you that much.
That definitely should have been a red card. I mean, definite goal scoring opportunity.
Right. But it's turned out to be a great tackle for him.
But yeah, as I was saying with those instructions really let players like change those little things to fit in with their style of play. And a lot of players now will have the fullbacks to.
I think we've got a penalty in the other game.
Yeah, we have.
I don't know if we can go to it quickly just to see if we can get a winner in that game.
Yeah,
sorry, it's a free kick.
Right on the edge of the box for Brazil.
But a massive chance in the last few minutes.
This is going to be interesting. Well, he's got a lot of players getting played on, so he's not actually put anyone on the line. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, that was
really struggled to get it away.
I mean, both games have been. Oh God, if he got that through ball away along the ground. But yeah, both games have obviously been really tight so far. 1-1 in the other game, 0-0 in this. No one wants to give anything away because, as we keep saying, we can't stress enough how much pressure on these right now because the loser of these games are out.
Yeah.
And no one wants to go out in the group stages. I mean, we've got the best players in the world here, so to go out to the group stage, it's a real shame for them because they're going to be thinking, I'm one of the best. I should be getting further than that.
So Brian is definitely Brazil here.
I'm 90% sure Brian is because we spoke to him after the last Gfinity and he was saying his second best team on FIFA is actually Brazil. And obviously both of them are going to have to go for it, so I can't see us using anyone else other than Madrid. And Brian must be confident in his own ability with Brazil. And if he does win this, and he's going to have Real Madrid for later on in the tournament, which would, it's a gamble, but if it pays off, it'd be a good one. Yeah,
no, that's a massive gamble because, like you say, if he loses this game, he's out and he hasn't used Madrid or Chelsea.
I mean, we're seeing some player instructions here, 4-3-1-2. I think that might be. I think that's for Ox, is it? I think that's going to be for Ox because we now Ferperry Ox is 4-2-2-2.
Yep.
But yeah, the 4-3-1-2. It's not a formation that's been used so much on past FIFAs, but on this one it seems to have come with a real bang. To be honest, a lot of the top players will start using it. I know Sean Allen likes to use it. Spencer uses it sometimes. It's a real good attacking formation. You got 3 centre mids who actually do sit deep quite a lot of the time. So you got some good defensive protection, and obviously you got those 2 players up front with a central attacking mid supporting behind. So that game's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, but both players, Brian and Espash, have both set up here really quickly. So we're back into their second game now, 0-0 as it stands. And now this game, obviously, it must have been really tight. There wasn't a lot of shots in the match stats, was there? I don't think Brian had a shot on target.
I mean, to be honest, this is Espash's first tournament, and even if he would go out at this stage, he's still done really well. I mean, the games he's had, he's played Sean Allen, who, we all know he's one of the best players in the UK, and now Brian, who, again, he's one of the best players in France. And he's took them to, he lost to Sean 5-3 overall, which, it's not that bad. He was 2-1, 3-2. And he even had chances, so it was a good performance in that. And if he was to lose here to Brian, it's been 0-0 in the first game. I can't see this. If Brian does win, I can't see it being by more than 1 or 2. So if he would go out here, it wouldn't exactly be like the end of the world for him, especially as it's his first tournament.
you know, it's definitely good experience for him, but he'd have been disappointed.
I mean, he's defending
like
so well
would.
here. Brian, like we all know, Brian's really good in attacking. He's just finding no gaps at all in this defence. And this could be one of those games where Brian dominates it heavily on possession. He has those passes in and around the box. But, you know, 89th minute, Espash gets a ball, long through ball, Ronaldo, 1-0, game over. That's just a danger of playing with Real Madrid. Well, against Real Madrid, sorry.
Yeah.
There's always that, like, threat of that one long through ball or, you know, that one hopeful cross. 'Cause Ronaldo is just that dangerous. Like, in my opinion, Chelsea are better on the game than Real Madrid. But you have to play well with Chelsea. If you have an average game with Chelsea, you're going to get destroyed. But if you have an average game with Real Madrid, you can still win it because of Ronaldo.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, actually. I think Ronaldo can save you a lot more than anyone in Chelsea can't he?
I mean, if you have like an average game with Chelsea, like I said, you're going to get battered. But a lot of players won't take that risk anymore. Like, they'll use Real Madrid because, you know, if you can't have a good game every game. So if they do have an average game, then like, they can still win. And this is like those the type of through balls I was on about.
Yeah, you can see it there. Like Ronaldo nearly although the Brazilian defender got the tackle in, Ronaldo nearly sort of took over there, and again you see his strength.
Yeah, he tried the little ball roll with Ronaldo, and that in and around the box, that ball roll is so dangerous because a lot of the time it draws a foul. Even if you're controlling your defender, you're doing nothing wrong, but like he'll just entice them in and they'll make a challenge, and a lot of penalties come from it. So I think that's going to be a tactic we see a lot from corners, like taking it short, running into the box, doing a little ball roll to the left or right and hoping for a penalty. Yeah, no, I definitely think it's the most effective way to play in this game, at least, just because of the ratio of scoring from corners isn't very high. Yeah, I think 99% of my corners I'll take them short, and I think, to be honest, we'll see a lot here. It's just, as you said, like attacking headers, they don't tend to go in that much anymore, especially on the last FIFA they did, obviously, but you know, on this one it's not the case. So yeah, lumping it into the box and hoping it doesn't work that much unless obviously you got Ronaldo in there. Both players, well, yeah, someone's not happy with the way they're playing. Someone's making changes. Yeah, I think he's just putting Neymar up front, Hulk supporting him behind, Willian. Oh no, he's changing it again. But yeah, change of custom tactic as well for Espash. Just upped his like the attack speed a bit more in the build-up play, and then he's creating chances. Just took the passing up a bit more. I mean, that's just obviously he's not happy with the speed his players are getting up the pitch when he does counter-attack, which is why he's taking that passing up in the build-up play and the creating passes. That's an odd one to describe, really. It's just whether players will find more space on the edge of the box or like make more risky runs, if you like. Yeah. You know, do you use them? I use them a lot. I think it's a great addition to FIFA 15. Yeah, well, to be honest, I've been playing FIFA competitively now since FIFA 10, maybe late FIFA 9, and it wasn't until late on FIFA 14 FIWC that I decided to use the custom tactics, just because I saw how important they are, and as we said, that's been a goal for the almighty Ox in the other game, so it's not looking good for Ferperry at the moment. But you know, Ferperry took the lead in the first game and Ox came back, so maybe Ferperry can do the same. But yeah, going back to the custom tactics, I think now as well with the player instructions, it's something that's going to become a big part of FIFA. I mean, it used to get frowned upon slightly, not that much, but was going to be a good. He had the chance to just run with Neymar then. That's what I thought he was going to do. So I mean, like Brian likes to play really nice football. Sometimes that comes with the danger of overplaying, and he did that there. But yeah, going back to the custom tactics, it's definitely a big part on this FIFA, and it's getting bigger because you can combine it with those player instructions, and if you can get them spot on, it can be the difference in the games. Yeah, no, it really can help you control. But the almighty Ox has actually gone 2-0 up here. And he's really taken the game to Ferperry, and Ferperry is in danger of being out. It's that formation, the 4-3-1-2. I said it's becoming a popular formation on this game. We saw Chris change to it against Brian in that third game in silver goal. He was getting, he was under pressure with 4-2-3-1, changed 4-3-1-2, and he completely changed the way he played. He went from being dominated to dominating. In fact, he scored, had a few more chances, and ended up winning the game. So that formation is definitely one of the most popular ones in the game now. This game's been really tight so far, hasn't it? No real players had
a massive clear-cut opportunity. Brian has nearly had a few, but Espash hasn't. Has just been a bit. Maybe it's given Brian a bit too much respect here.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that, but I think he's happy to defend. Like, he knows he's defending so good, and he knows it's going to be one of those games where he's not going to get a lot of the ball anyway. So if he tries to like press him and get the ball back, that leaves there's a danger of him leaving gaps in his defence. Whereas if he just like lets him attack and concentrates on his defending, he's not going to give anything away, as we've seen.
Yeah, and Ferperry's got a goal back. I think we're going to switch to that game now. It's definitely got a lot more goals in it. This game's now about to go to half time, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this one's still, although this could be a good chance. Oh, sure, that's bad keeping in my opinion. He didn't look like he even stuck in hand there. He just kind of fell over. I want to see that one again though. I mean, he's just typical Brian, patient play, passing around the box, and waiting for that perfect pass. But I do want to see that one again. See what the keeper does. No, yeah, maybe not.
Hulk wide open on that wide right, and yeah, no, good finish.
But yeah, so at the minute we got two clear winners at the moment. No draws anymore, but both players have got to go for it. Ash has now got to go for it, so it's Ferperry.
Yep.
This could be good for Brian now, because obviously I was just saying Ash doesn't he's more than happy to defend, because up until that point he'd been defending really well, and if he'd pressed Brian then he'd be leaving a lot of gaps in behind. But now obviously he's got to go for it. He's going to be leaving those gaps, so it's just whether Brian can exploit them before Ash can get a chance to score.
Yeah, no, I feel like Ash just has to go for it now, doesn't he? But I think he was just asking for that to happen.
Big chance now for Ferperry. Is he going to chip him? No, 2 each.
Yeah, no, good finish. Like, it's very rare that we'll see a player of this quality miss from that position.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Ronaldo. There's a few things he could have done there. He could have tried to run it around the keeper. He could have chipped him, or And there's no real safe option on FIFA, because keepers are just that unpredictable. They can claw something out the top corner. They shouldn't be getting near, and then let a soft shot in. So yeah, but yeah.
What's Almighty Ox going to be thinking now? Like, he's gone 2-0 up against the guy who came runner-up in the last Masters. Surely the momentum's going to be with Ferperry now.
Well, you'd say that, but look, well, this could be a chance.
Or not.
I was about to say it could be, but luckily for Ox, half time's about to come, which he can take a moment to stop and just be like, right, I need to change the way I'm playing. But to be fair, at 2-0 up, I wasn't. Oh, God, he's going to be in with Ronaldo. Oh, bad touch. He needed him to get that out of his feet straight away. But yeah, Ferperry's going to be full of confidence now. He's obviously been 2-0 down, he's got it back. Whereas Ox is going to be thinking, God, I was 2-0 up, what have I done wrong? I mean, 63% possession as well for someone. I'm not quite sure who. I think that might have been the Ox actually. So I'm going to. It's taken Ramos off. Wow.
Did he just change like the position of his two centre mids?
No,
sorry. Ramos is gone.
I can't believe he's taken Ramos off, because Ramos is one of the best defenders on the game. He rarely loses, for Khedira as well. He rarely loses a header. He's strong and he's fast. And I don't think he was injured or anything. So yeah.
Was he playing Ramos centre mid as well, or did he put?
I don't think he was, no, because. Even in the mid, he's only got Kroos and Modric, so no, I don't think he was. Because he wouldn't have had Kroos and Modric. He wouldn't have had one of those centre-backs, surely not.
All right, is Khedira playing centre-back?
He is now, yeah. Which
strange.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but obviously he's got a plan behind it, or he wouldn't have done it. I don't know. Maybe it's like a mind game, or kind of saying, right, I'm taking my best centre back off, like show me what you can do. I'm really not sure. This is a good area though.
That's a real strange change. I would understand it a bit more if Almighty Ox was playing down the wing a lot. The great free kick. Well,
yeah, that was a
great shot there by Ronaldo.
I mean, to be honest, from that angle, a lot of the time it's just hitting out. You can't really expect for like a rebound or something off the keeper, but
every now and again one will fly in.
Yeah. I mean, he's still 1-0 to Brian in the other game as well. Like, there's been no change in that, but we've got a chance here with Modric maybe. Good defending. I mean, both players have definitely grown into this game. That's like clear to see. But it's going to be a shame because they're both really good players, and obviously we're going to be losing one after this.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's a really tight group, isn't it?
Yeah,
You've got what two of the two finalists are in the same group. As well as Bruce Granick, two-time world champion, and the Almighty Ox, who's
more than two-time world champion. I think he's too many to count, but
sorry, he's got ESWC as well.
Yeah, he's got quite a lot.
Three-time PES world champion, like Mr. FIFA basically.
Like I said, he's my biggest name in competitive FIFA, but and then obviously Ox, it's only his second tournament, but he doesn't seem out of place amongst these names.
No, he's been playing really well against Ferperry.
He played well against Spencer, to be honest. I mean, I know he had like a significantly better team, but it's all about if you can go into each game playing your style of play, because a lot of people can't do that. Like, some people like to play possession, or some people like to play on the counter attack, and if you like to play possession and you play someone else who plays possession, you can't do that. So it's all about, like, if you can go into every game and play your style of play, then you're going to do well, but at the same time you need to have those backup like little backup strategies, styles of play. You need to not be afraid to play on the counter if you're even if you're used to playing possession play, just because it gives you that extra threat, and it kind of prepares you for all situations and all opponents.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like, the most successful players will be able to adapt between like 2 or 3 different play styles throughout the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we was even speaking earlier about the formations. Each play style can depend on formations as well. And as you were saying, each pro player probably got 2, 3, maybe even 4 formations that they can feel comfortable with against like the majority of players that they play. So I mean, we're seeing in this, I think he started with a 4-2-3-1 in the first game, and now he's playing 4-3-1-2. So it's just those little things. I can see this going to extra time. Well, silver goal.
I can see both players. Oh, we've got a chance, decent chance here.
Good defending again. I mean, he just covered the space, didn't let him. He covered the space where if he tried to body feint inside, and he just kind of stopped him turning back on himself as well. I mean, that's an important part of FIFA. A lot of players like to just play insane pressure play. Oh,
what a ball!
Oh, scoring from that
great
angle.
Goal, great. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that pass on. So well played, Almighty Ox.
It's a good pass, but goals like that shouldn't be happening. I hate near post goals on this game. They're so ridiculous. I mean, all Casillas has to do there is stick an hand out. They should not be getting beat at the near post as frequently as what they do. But yeah, that pass was brilliant.
There's 5 minutes left of the other game. Brian's still leading 1-0. Can we swap back to that just briefly and see the last 5 minutes? Whilst both players make their changes in this game. Ferperry just has to go for it now. But it's actually the Almighty Ox who's making the defensive changes.
Yeah, Ferperry, he's not changed his formation. I thought he's bringing on James Rodriguez, but Almighty Ox is going for 4-2-3-1, maybe just keep a bit more possession, just see the game out maybe, because he went out in the group stage in the last Gfinity Masters. He's obviously going to want to learn from that experience, and so if he does see this game out now, I wouldn't be surprised. Ferperry's going for that I think he's at 3-5-2, well, no, 3-4-2-1 maybe.
Yeah.
But either way, he's definitely going for it. He used that formation against Bruce in the first game as well when he was behind. So again, it's one that he's going to feel slightly comfortable with. I can't see him having to use that one quite a lot, but
every FIFA player will have their default formations, maybe a formation to change to when they're ahead in a game and behind in a game early on, but they'll also have their formation they go to when they need to just go all out attack. And the 4-3-3 must be Ferperry's.
I mean, a lot of people think the 4-2-4 is the most attacking formation, but in my opinion, 3-5-2 is better, because 4-2-4, it's kind of hard to build up play. You've only really got 2 players in the middle of the park, and that's it. Whereas if you go 3-5-2, your players really do push up and the pack your opponents half with players. Oh, that was. I think he it is hard for Ferperry now because obviously Ox he's a good defender, so he's just trying those skill move combinations, maybe hoping for a penalty or a penalty.
Yeah, no, well played by Almighty Ox. He's got a big chance here to seal himself through to the third game in the group, where it will be both players who have won one.
Those are slightly dubious ones as well. I mean, that's a game over for me now. But yeah, those are dubious ones because a lot of the time you can press the button once, nothing will happen. They'll just shoulder to shoulder. In another situation, you press it and they pull them down. Or you can start doing that. They'll pull them outside the box. The attacker will run into the box, then fall over. And it's penalty. Yeah, that's something I need to sort out because it's so cruel. But yeah, he's played well in this game. I think he's deserved it.
Yeah, no, I think he's played well from what I've seen, and he did play well against Spencer until he got that man sent off. So I'd say this is very much deserved.
Yeah, as we were saying, he's definitely not out of place amongst these names. He's offside, but
really late call.
Just giving him a bit of hope that's not there. But yeah, as you say, he's not out of place amongst these names. He played well against Spencer. He could have even won that. Now he's doing it against Ferperry, who finished second in the last tournament. You know, that's two big performances he's had against the the top two from the last one.
Yeah, no, it is. He should be confident going forward, but he will have to play the loser out of Bruce and who's Gorilla, Spencer.
Yeah.
So he might have to play Spencer again.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. So I didn't really think about that before the tournament, but you could have double games in these early stages.
It's going to be close no matter what happens. So, but you know, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So no one can hide in these competitions. He's just not even caring now. The game is already over.
Yeah, that seals the deal. Almighty Ox knows he's going through. And Ferperry has to come up with something new for tomorrow's Gfinity Play Like a Legend tournament.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing about it. Like, you know, oh god, I thought I was going to fly in. Yeah, he's 8, but you know he's still got another chance tomorrow. And there are different game modes as well. There are players here who much prefer Ultimate Team to standard head-to-head because you know it's a lot faster. It's well, I prefer head-to-head style of play, but a lot of people prefer the Ultimate Team style.
Yeah, no, I prefer Ultimate Team as well, actually, but I prefer to play a quicker style of play. And I think Ferperry also does, so he will prefer tomorrow's morning.
Yeah, so we got the two winners from those games now. I mean, that Ferperry Almighty Ox game kind of just he kind of got away from them. First game. First game they drew, and then all of a sudden finished 6-3 overall. So,
you know, great result for Almighty Ox. He will play the loser out of Spencer and Bruce Granick. You can't be looking forward to that game.
Oh
but
yeah, I mean, they played in the quarterfinals, I think it was, in the last one in Gfinity Masters 1, and that was a fantastic game. So, you know, I'm expecting it to live up to its reputation anyway.
Yeah, and in the other game was Brian won 1-0 against Espash. And Espash is also out of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame for him. It's his first tournament, and to lose to Brian and to Sean Allen, you know, it's not bad. I mean, they are two of the best, and he didn't even get hammered again. Like we were saying, Wax didn't look out of place amongst those big names, and again, like Espash didn't either. He's competed against him. He only lost to Brian 1-0. You know, Brian got to the semi-final last time. He got second place. He's got tons of experience. So, you know, this is an experience he can take away, and if he comes back next time, he can definitely use that to his advantage.
You know, it's a good tournament just to get the first one under your belt. But yeah, he'll obviously be disappointed for going out.
Yeah, I mean, Brian needed that win. He lost his first game. He's not going to be used to that because obviously he's such a good player. He's not going to be used to. He's not going to be used to losing games like that, especially against like a newcomer. He may have went into that game. I'm not really. I'm not going to say he was underestimating him, maybe, because in tournaments like this you can never underestimate anyone, especially on FIFA. So you know, let's see what Brian does from now on. Like we know he's a good player, so. He's got that win under his belt now. He still needs to win to go through. Like if he loses his next game against he's going to be the loser out of Sean Allen and Chris. So yeah, he's still got to he's still got to beat those to go through. So next we've got coming Bruce Granick against Gorilla, which we've already talked about. That's going to be a massive game. And we've got Chris against a huge dragon, aka Sean Allen.
Yep, and the winner of these games will be through to the knockout stages later on today. So next up we'll have Bruce Granick, who's Gorilla, and Chris and Sean.
Yeah.
So we're now going for a break now, so see you guys again soon.